I want to try a little mind experiment with you. It's simple, only takes a moment, and a brilliant exercise to illustrate how our minds work. So are you ready? I want you to close your eyes for just a few seconds. Now, whatever you do, don't think of an elephant wearing Wellington boots. Don't think of elephants at all. Remember, whatever you do, don't think of an elephant wearing Wellington boots. And what happens? Instantly, our mind conjures up a vivid image of a majestic elephant, possibly wearing Wellington boots, all trumpeting through the vast plains of our imagination. This is an incredibly powerful way to illustrate two very important lessons. Firstly, the more we try to suppress a thought, the more it stubbornly demands our attention. This phenomenon is known as the ironic process theory. This ironic process theory shows us how our minds possess an innate tendency to latch onto the very things we focus on, the irony being that it matters not if you want or don't want, like or dislike. It's all the same to our mind. It's just doing its job. It latches on and produces more of the same. And secondly, and most importantly, it teaches us how important what we place our attention on and where we place it is. For our minds can conjure, create or love, and equally destroy, manipulate or deceive us. What our attention is focused on, our thinking will follow, and where our thinking goes, behaviours are then created. But here's the really exciting part. By acknowledging and understanding this little quirk of our minds will really empower us. So instead of fighting against our thoughts or forcibly trying to banish them, just let them be. Think of it like this. Imagine trying to constantly hold an enormous inflatable beach ball under the water. The more we try to hold it down, the more pressure builds. And the more force and pressure created, suddenly that beach ball pops right back up again. Instead, we can allow the ball to just float around us, just letting it be. And we can do the same with our thoughts. Rather than trying to wrestle them, or rather than trying to stop those thoughts, we can instead stop fighting them and just let them be there without reacting to them or trying to do anything with them. Just let them be. They're just thoughts. The less energy we put into them, the more they're likely to just float on by and drift away. I know, this all sounds so easy to do in practice, but feels so difficult to achieve in reality. But by trying to play this game of mental tug-of-war with our thoughts, or forcibly trying to banish them, we inadvertently create more of the same. Instead, take a deep breath and begin by greeting those thoughts like an old friend. Observe them with curiosity, as you would an intriguing novel or a masterful painting. And trust me, once mastered, those thoughts really are fleeting, passing across the landscape of our minds in moments. It's only when we attach to or latch on to those thoughts that they linger around. Breathe gently, without judgment, and allow those thoughts to pass through like a cloud drifting across the vast sky. And in this space of acceptance, our creativity flourishes, ideas blossom, and new perspectives emerge. It's a sanctuary where our minds can truly roam free. So let's endeavour to celebrate the quirks of our minds, welcoming every fleeting thought, embracing the ebb and flow of our mental landscape, and always, without judgment or attachment to any preconceived ideas, just letting our thoughts be.